Buddha, as you know, is working on our right side, on our Agya. It's very surprising the deity like him to work on the right side. First he said, for the right side you should be detached, desireless. I mean, nobody would work if they have no desire and if they have no way of earning something out of it, I mean, in the normal sense. But desirelessly you have to work. Then only the right side can be conquered. Very symbolic. Normally the right-sided people are extremely thin, but Buddha is very fat. Normally the right-sided people are extremely serious, very serious. Even if you tickle them, they won't laugh. But Buddha is laughing all the time with his both hands and enjoying himself. See the contrast. So, when you are working without any desire, only then this state can be achieved, that you'll be all the time laughing. But those who feel that we are doing this work with certain desire, I mean, some are very low level people, want to make money, some this, that nonsense, that goes on. But it becomes even subtler and subtler and subtler. As you become subtler, the desires start becoming subtler and subtler and subtler. And if you are not careful, it just comes up. So he is the one who is on the right side placed going to the left side. He is the one who has said that you have to be desireless on the right side. What a contrast. Especially in the West, I have seen people do little bit of... What have they done? I lifted that spoon. With the spoon they sit down. And they are surprised to see me that I am not tired. But I don't do anything. I have no desires. Actually, I never do anything. I am just nishkriya, I am just doing nothing. So when you become that instrument, surrendered instrument, when you know you are not doing anything whatsoever, then on the right side, you achieve mastery. How you achieve mastery? You don't do anything, all right? You go to any shop and you get a jackpot without doing anything. You do not desire anything. And suddenly you find, which you have never even thought of it before you, there sits there, available for you. Just have it. So, with a desire to achieve something when you work out, it also has a reaction. Every action has a reaction. But action without desire cannot have reaction because there is no desire already. Supposing I get lost somewhere on the way. So I never feel upset about it because maybe I have to be there. Supposing I want to I have to buy some, say like a casa, take it like that. So people get I have to buy. You see, that's different than desiring. I mean, it also came in my neck suddenly. I just said that I have to live in Italy, so must buy a house. They showed me a castle. And this turned out to be no good. All right, doesn't matter. Then the second one, everybody got attached. You must buy this at any cost, this. I somehow didn't like the place very much, but I said, all right, let their desire be fulfilled. It so happened that they were all uprooted and they had to buy another one which they didn't want to buy. And I was very happy about it because I didn't desire anything. And it turned out to be the best. The reason is, whatever is best happens to me. So whatever happens to me, I know is the best. Is all for my good. Is for the good of Sahaja Yoga. Now anybody criticizes Sahaja Yoga is very, very good, excellent. Like in India, first of all, there was a magazine where Rajneesh used someone to speak against me. But that lady had stolen some of my photographs and had given the photographs as well. And everybody in my family was so angry, my brothers, my husband, they wanted to sue the paper. I said, I don't like this idea of suing the paper or anything. So when we had the first program in Delhi, it was so overcrowded that I could not even take my car inside. So I had to, the outside also was filled. And they had to put loudspeakers outside the hall. And I asked the people, how is it they are here? They said, we saw your photographs in the Illustrated Weekly and we were so much impressed. They never read anything. Not a word. And they were all there. One of them is Harsh, and so many of them have come from there. Just seeing the photograph. So if she had stolen the photograph, it was for our good. And normally we would have paid a lot of money to publish something. Without paying any money, it was there. And then these people, you see, my family people, they saw that this magazine was closed for 6 months and they had to go into a terrible loss. I didn't desire that either. When you are desireless, you are happy because you are never disappointed. You are never nervous. So, to be desireless doesn't mean that you become something absurd or ascetic or anything like that. But not to expect something. If I do like this, then this will happen. If I do like this, that will. Not to worry. Do what you want to do. One thing you should know, that nothing bad can happen to you. And if something bad is happening, that's something wrong. I'll tell you another thing. This time, first time I fell down a little bit, not much. So they said you can't go out of the house at all, you cannot move out because it's raining and you will develop arthritis. I can never develop anything like that, but doesn't matter. So I was made to stay in the house and I wrote this book in that. It was nice I fell down. Otherwise they would have said, come here, come, all my family was there for a holiday. Thank God. I got these 4 or 5 days, I wrote this book. So make the best of all disappointments. If there is a disappointment, just smile at it. I know it is for your good to discover something new, to find out something better.